to throw. It's Conrad. Gets it out fast. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Oh, and they blocked it. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Houston, 9. Kent State, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Houston will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Back to throw, it's Conrad. Here comes the heat. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Kent State! The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse, and they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a statement win if there ever was one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Lane. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way.
Into the secondary on the right. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lane. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the Heat will get home. the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in there.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Conrad. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Houston.
It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He wants to change this route. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more room. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
First and 10.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's Conrad. Got his man on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Kent State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
The
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Soft spot in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Lane. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Houston will be forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Conrad. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quarterback keeps it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Now he's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Motion from the wideout. Gun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught in the backfield, it's Rich. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Conrad. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, he's getting after him.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The short hands, it's Jefferson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the golden flashes, racing to the line in a hurry up.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. Looking to throw, it's Conrad. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Back to throw, it's Conrad. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll leave it with him. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kickoff unit all lined